Howdy, partners. How are we all doing? This fine day. Oh, did that not save? Hang on. So, I discovered that Twitch has introduced a new feature. So, Tundra, if you could type something real quick. Hey! Enjoy your badge, Tundra. So Twitch has now added a way to recognize artists who have done art for a channel. Be it cosplay, be it emote stuff, or be it coin thing. The redeem points, which of course, as it says below, Tundra made. Tundra made as fan art, and I then stole to use as these. I just realized the chat's not showing on screen, is it? Is it? Oh, no, it is. It is. It's in a little window. It's a little low. There it is. Okie dokie. I shifted around the layout a bit. So, before we get started, I was thinking I'm going to tell you guys a story. A story of how I was scammed out of a ridiculous amount of money. And what has happened since. Which will also explain why things have been a bit thrown off on the content creation this past month. Well, not this past month, this past week. Yeah, I've had to end streams early, I've had to start streams late. You might have noticed my mind hasn't seemingly always been quite where, on the stream, and I apologize for that. But I'm going to tell you the story of how I got scammed for a couple significant amounts of money. I won't say how much. So, the story begins on Monday, where I was expecting a package sent from Chorus, my beloved Chorus, which has now since arrived. It sits over there. It's a thing to help get the little fluff marks off your clothes. Chorus was like, hey, Skye could use that, and then bought me it. Hi, Chorus. So, I receive a text saying that someone has attempted to deliver my package, and has been unable to do so. And to click a link and rebook a delivery. And I'm like, okay, no, that's fair. I also get charged a small fee. Small fee of like £1.50. I'm like, no, that's fair, because it's coming from abroad, it's an international thing, and I am expecting a package. So, I click the link, enter my information, and it all seems like a very legitimate site for the Royal Post Office. Enter my information, close it, think nothing of it, package arrives next day. Great. Wednesday comes round. It's 9 o'clock at night. I'm lying in bed, because I nap a lot when I don't stream. I receive a phone call from a phone number, which I Google, and being dyslexic, I read as a legitimate phone number for my bank. And they're like, hey, we're with your bank's fraud department. We're just calling to because we have had a request through the digital banking app, which I have, to change your address to this place in England and have a new card sent there. And we found this suspicious. And I'm like, okay. And like, they're very legitimate. They have hold music. They transfer me to a different department. Like, it's all very legit. They also send me an authentication text, which my phone reads as Bank UK. So I'm like, okay, this seems legit. So I'm talking to them, and they're like, right, it seems your account's been compromised. Here's a list of possible scams you might have fallen for. And they read out the post-link one. And I'm like, oh shit, that did happen. So I'm like, yeah, it'll be that one. And they're like, okay, we're going to kind of try and verify and improve your account security. Can you send that scam to phishing@bank.co.uk? And you'll get an automated response from us. So, and it's my actual bank's phishing email. So I send the picture of the post office scam and the actual bank response. And then I'm sitting there changing my passwords, and then this guy's like, okay, we're going to help you, improve your security. We're just monitoring your account now. We suggest while we do that, you change your social media passwords because evidently, your device has been compromised. I'm like, okay. So I do that, and I'm doing that, and then he comes off of hold, and he's like, oh shit, we have just blocked a request to take out funds in London. And I'm like, oh, I'm not in London. And he's like, yeah. And he's speaking very much like a banker. It's not just like he's very legitimate. It's can you verify if this was your payment? Okay, we have this. Can we verify if this is your payment? Like, it's very legit. And he's like, okay, we have reason to believe that the fraudsters are actively within your account now. So we're going to set up and transfer a account over to you. What is called a safe account. And this is where the scam comes in. This is a safe account scam. The first thing that they do is they set up they actually have you set up more security for your bank. So my bank's app has biometric security in order to make you feel more reassured. And because of this previous smaller scam with the post office, they have my name, they have my address, they have my card information. They even arrange an appointment with my local branch. So they will send a new bank card and they'll give you a new sort code and account number, which is all fake. But in order to stop these fake scammers that are in my account from doing any more damage, they'll tell you to transfer the money into a safe account which they've set up for you. With an alias. So they and again, I've had, verification texts that my phone are claiming are from my bank. And all of this. So they've had me set up more security. They've had me email the actual bank's phishing team. They've booked an appointment with my local branch. So they generate a sum and they're like, hey, we don't want these scammers to these scammers will, catch on to what you're trying to do. So, we're going to do it in smaller sums. So, I transfer some money. I get a verification text. I transfer some money, I get a verification text. My actual bank tries to call, and they intercept it by saying that it's their own team and to ignore it. And then when things started to slow down, because I'm like, I don't think this is right, suddenly they've attached a bunch of Apple Pay and Android Pays to my account. So I try something. I'm like, this is. I've already transferred them like a significant amount. I'm like, this is hitting some red flags. I don't trust this. So I lock my card, which I can do through my app, and suddenly the guy falls sick and has to call me back later. So the moment that he hangs up, he transfers me to someone else, like a different guy, and he hangs up, and I'm like, shit. I think that was a scam. So I call my actual bank, and they're like, "Oh yeah, fuck, you have approved these transfers, and this is a scam." So I run it through with all of them. Takes till maybe 1 o'clock in the morning, 2 o'clock in the morning on Thursday morning. But the happy news is I'm also very clever. So I contact the bank that I was transferring stuff into because they claimed that this other bank was a subsidiary of them, and I inform them of what's going on, and I give them the account numbers and information. And then I contacted the police, and I'm giving a further police statement on Saturday with more details than obviously I can give you guys to both protect my identity and the fact that this is now an active police investigation. But the good news is, as of today, I've worked with my bank, I've had a new card issued, my account is resecured properly because I actually worked with my real bank, and I have all the money back. But it was touch and go for a couple of days. It was like... And I told Chorus about this, and the thing that surprised him the most was, like, it was a whole ass proper, like, scam. Like, it was an event. It wasn't just, you know, hot naked singles in your area want to hook up. Yeah, I don't expect this to be over, because one of the payments was actually bounced back from the scammer's bank, so they're gonna see that it was withdrawn and sent back to me. But also, like, they're going, if their account has been frozen at this other bank, they're gonna know that someone they've scammed is onto them. So I don't expect this to be over. But it is called a safe account scam or an AAP APP scam. No, AAP. Authorized push payment, APP, sorry. So, just in case, chat. But what's amazing is I was telling one of my friends who lives in Liverpool about this. And she was like, I had the same call, like, a day before. She thought she didn't fall for it, but it was like, oh, fuck. Like, shit, dude. But I will say, my bank and the police lady I spoke to, very, very good. Very nice. They did a lot to reassure her as well and be like, hey, you know, because I'm like, I'm such an idiot. And he's like, the bank guy especially was like, hey, no, this isn't your fault. Like, you were a victim of a crime here. So that's been my life for the past couple days. How have all of you been? Whew. But that is why the streams have been a bit freaky deaky this week. God, my hair looks a mess. Hang on. Oh, there we go. My body decided to finally hit me with all the anxiety I've been ignoring, so I had a fever for the past 2 days and couldn't eat anything. Super fun. Super fun, Tundra. Wow, that sounds great. That was my Sonic the Hedgehog voice. I hope you liked it. Did you guys see the thing from Chip 'n Dale Rescue Rangers, the movie? Best Easter egg I've ever seen. So Chip 'n Dale Rescue Rangers, which is a movie coming out about Chip 'n Dale, but like the idea is that they've split up and they're not like a duo anymore, and one's in the kind of 3D animation and one's in the 2D animation style. There's apparently a cameo at like a animated convention in like this animated Wreck-It Ralph world, which has, and I quote, "Ugly Sonic," and it is the original Ugly Sonic from the Sonic the Hedgehog trailer. I love that green. Like I assume it's just a turtle, but it looks like a green Squirtle. Okay, so we have a few things to do. We're gonna go talk to the professor. What? Oh, apparently we also have mail at a post office. And then we're gonna go talk to Dutch. Oh, and we're gonna go talk to Albert Mason. But first, yeah, what do you think the squat in Squirtle stands for? It stands for squint. It actually stands for squirrel. Hello and welcome back to A Filmmaker Plays Red Dead Redemption 2. If you are joining us live, thank you so much. Hello Twitch chat, it's lovely to see you guys. And if you're joining us through a VOD or on YouTube, hi. There's an entire video series that you guys can go back and watch, but if you aren't feeling that, then allow me to introduce myself real quick. My name is Skye Blacke. I'm a professional filmmaker and a writer, and I have a degree in both English and filmmaking, and I use those degrees in order to analyze video games and give us a better critical and analytical look at the stories we consume, because I am one of those people who believes that video games are an art form. We're currently playing through Red Dead Redemption 2. We are, what I would say, is about halfway through the game, and let's have a wee recap about what happened. Went to teach Angelo Bronte a lesson. Taught him something, I guess. Taught him alligators have a nasty way about them. Dutch is torn between his dream of escape and his need to prove something or other. I don't quite know what. Not sure he does. Wants us to make one last big haul of cash, then flee for Tahiti. Retire and become farmers. Where the hell is Tahiti? I guess they don't have Pinkertons there, at least. All of them years we dreamed of being ranchers out in the virgin lands in the west. Now it's bananas and coconuts and long boat rides. Guess anywhere the train can get to, the law can get to too. Dutch probably has it right. This country really don't want folks like us no more. From ocean to ocean, places going to law-abiding and decent and dulled and rigid until folks have frozen themselves into nothingness. The people in this city are worse and more desperate than the nastiest gunslinger I've ever met. They'd shoot you in the back and make you pay for your own funeral. They throw shit on you for sport. They walk past the lost and starving like they can't see them. Keep feeling sick, but I'm sure it's nothing. This damned swamp ain't natural. Okay, so that's interesting. So Dutch are... Again, this is a great example, and we're going to head into Saint Denis to make this point. Yes, mentioning of John being... or Arthur being sick again. So... It's good to see that Arthur has also noticed the coughing. There have been a few times now where Arthur has started wheezing or coughing a bit. And do you know what? He probably has reason to believe it is the swamp, because we've seen that Hosea is also suffering from this. We're going to head into Saint Denis to make this point, because again, you can kind of see how Arthur's view of the world is affected by Saint Denis. About how we frequently literally walked past people throwing shit on each other. And we have, you know...
Steady. Easy, fella. What cargo you bringing through here? Easy there. I'm trying to get these supplies to the federal building. Saint Denis.
Federal ain't got no authority here.
Looking for cargo here.
Let the man go. You're gonna have yourselves a problem.
This ain't no slack-jaw outfit.
Drop the gun. I tried to get them to drop the gun. Yeah, more mentions of sickness, which is interesting. The first time we really noticed any sickness issues was moneylending and other habits. Or moneylending and other sins, when Strauss especially brought up the fact that Arthur is apparently developing a bit of a conscience and is starting to have problems with the way in which Strauss's operation in particular works. Which, you know, him being sick is a good symbolism for the state of the gang. But yeah, as we're riding to Saint Denis, just to get everything set up for the final couple missions of this chapter, I think it's really interesting to see how this city really justifies Arthur and Dutch's points to some extent. Because even if we look at the layout of Saint Denis, the first place you enter is a business district. You know, a place of industry, which kind of gives you a setup for what the city's going to be like. Then we move into the rich district. You know, this is the commercial district. We've got a bunch of shops. There's construction going on. You know, this is development. This is society. But then, if we just continue down this one road, we eventually reach a second industrial district. And, of course,
What are you doing?
we reach this area, which is much more in a state of disrepair. You headed out and have a good stream? Alright, Chorus, have a good time. Everyone say bye to Chorus. Yeah, if we head into here, we start to notice that the place is in a lot more disrepair.
Hello, mister.
Hello?
There's,
Hello, sirs.
Howdy, partner.
there's a lot more people openly drinking. There's a lot of people of color, which in the South is obviously very, very telling.
Okay there?
Hello,
sir.
Don't be so rough.
There's a lot of more depravity. No, not depravity? Deprivation? Poverty. There's a lot more poverty in this area.
Try walking with your eyes open.
Oh, sorry.
And as we know as well, like when we first ever came to Saint Denis, one of the first things that happened is we ran into a homeless person.
Hey, mister.
Hello, mister.
We ran into a couple of homeless people actually.
Ma'am.
Mister?
Hey, mister. Just relaxing? Or is that how you spend your day?
I was working hard before you got here.
Partner.
Howdy.
Gentlemen.
Hey there.
So the layout of Saint Denis is very much like... Oh, hey puppy.
Hey, boy.
Oh, I'm
Hello,
sorry,
boy.
baby. is very telling.
Excuse me.
I'm sorry there.
Can I feed him, please? Let me feed the dog. Oh.
Hey.
Hey, partner.
Got a lot of people suffering, but the layout of Saint Denis is quite interesting. Where you have this, you know, this sign of industry and civilization, this well-off district, and then right at the back is the actual, like, the ugly truth of Saint Denis. The facts that have been buried and you know, literally pushed aside by the Saint Denis mayor, by Angelo Bronte. Also, no police force. Like, we're wanted in Saint Denis at current. And we've just been able to wander through
Out of the way!
through that area without any concerns. Until now. Also, there is a stranger over here, so we're gonna go talk to them. And you see, we're already back to nice looking houses.
Hey, mister.
Greetings.
Certain areas are private property. Property owners may report you for trespassing. Oh. My apologies.
Hey, boy.
Doggy. Pet the dog. Pet the dog. Yeah! You're a good boy, aren't you?
Hey, mister.
Bonjour, monsieur.
Excuse me.
You're excused. Hello there.
One moment, please. This is
Hey.
extremely delicate. There. Ah, wonderful. Algernon Wasp, purveyor of the exotic and the exquisite. Enchanté.
Tacitus Kilgore.
How can I help you? May I interest you in a hat, perhaps? How about a nymph? I import them from Brussels. The idiots in this town all want Italian nymphs, but the Italians make the coarsest of marble. I mean, quite frankly, the Baroque is an abomination. Belgium. Now that is a land for the connoisseur.
Oh, yes. Yeah, as I always say. But, you know, I'm not really a nymph kind of man.
Oh, of course, too ephemeral. You want something, more tangible, more gothic. I also make
I want more gothic stuff.
corsets. Would you like a corset? I always wear one.
No, I don't think so. Yeah, I ride a lot of horses. The whalebone might stick in.
Well, a cup of tea.
Sure.
And what is it you do, Mr. Kilgore? Are you a gentleman of leisure? An aesthete? An artist.
I suppose I'm kind of an adventurer.
Ha! Yes, of course you are. Here, be careful with the china. Sir, it is French.
Not Belgian?
No. They are Philistines in that area, not to be trusted. Youth, eternally preserved in marble, is more their specialty. I fear China will always elude them. Now, why are you here exactly?
I don't know.
You're an adventurer, a wanderer, a lost soul cast out from heaven?
Sure.
Well, I do pay exceptionally well for certain objects needed for my art.
You do?
I do. Exceptionally well.
Well, what do you need?
Let's see. Right now, I have a couple of commissions. I need at
We should
least
get this man,
15 egret plumes,
contact with
good
Trelawney.
ones, obviously. I also need 15 assorted orchids. Here's a list.
Okay. I will see what I can do. Thanks for the tea.
Thank you, Tacitus. It'll be very worth your while.
Find all the items Algernon requested and bring them to him. Okay. That seems to just be a generic background quest, so no real focus on that. But I want more gothic stuff in a corset. Like Arthur may not want it, or Tacitus, but I want it. There's such interesting names in this game. Leviticus Cornwall, Taticus Kilgore, Josiah Trelawney. What's another fancy name with? I mean, Angelo Bronte. Very, very fanciful names. You don't really like. I feel like I know of at least a modern day Tacitus, but like Leviticus, Angelo, Josiah, you don't really get those names in the modern day. It's probable that Dutch isn't actually Dutch's name, considering his family. I believe his father is Dutch. Like, the nationality Dutch. So the probability of being Dutch and being called Dutch is pretty low, I think. Oh, someone's in trouble with the wolves. Thank you. I'm gonna skin this wolf. You can have the other one if you want. At least it does a tasteful cutaway for that.
Good luck with it.
Alright, as we continue on the trail. You really get a sense in scenes with Dutch and Hosea and Arthur that Arthur is maybe put in that scenario that we saw in last stream where he's the middleman quite a lot. Where he's either pulled more towards Dutch's way of living or Hosea's. Because it really kind of feels like Dutch is the one who's the killer and the outlaw and the gunman. And Hosea's the con man and the robber. Dutch just seems to, at least in the current state, have the tendency for more violent responses. Hosea seems to want to think his way out of problems, whereas Dutch is gonna just start blasting. Hell, you could even kind of tell that design with the fact that Dutch wields 2 pistols. And the only other character we know that wields 2 pistols is, of course, Micah, who is very much framed as a kind of opposite to someone like Arthur and John, who tend to be more a desire to think things through a bit more. In fact, I don't think, except for the attack on the Braithwaite Manor, we've ever seen Hosea draw a weapon. Speak softly and carry a big stick. That seems to be Hosea's ideology.
So, you're still alive.
Mr. Morgan.
How are you?
Indigestible, apparently. Aside from that, very well.
How's the project going?
Well, this is God's country, and I am his faithful servant, although perhaps not his most talented one. I have been trying to capture the grace of the wild horses here for weeks. Only the buggers can't stand me.
That is a silver dapple pinto.
I know. Beautiful. Won't come anywhere near me, of course. He can smell my stupidity.
Well, how about I drive him over?
Oh, that might help. Can you be bothered? I feel like such a blunderer.
Sure. Wait here.
At least this time I doubt I'll get eaten.
You might get kicked in the face.
Jolly good work.
I like that Arthur occasionally just builds these relationships with random nice people. He's just like, yeah, I'll help out. And again, that leads the credit to when people are like, Arthur is a good man. Arthur's such a horse girl. Yes, yes he is. Hello, Joy. How are you doing today? See, Arthur just views this as something to do, whereas, like, for this guy, this is a lovely act. You know, this guy has helped him countless times, and he just shows up and is like, yeah, I'll help you out a bit more. You know, you don't have to pay me or anything. But to, you know, to Arthur, this is just killing time. Which is why he can't see his own goodness. He only sees what he does as when he does extremes, and obviously most of what he does is extremes of violence.
Let's go.
I had some KFC before the stream, and I'm kind of regretting it.
You want your likeness taken? Go then. Yeah.
I'm a rancher.
Go.
This is much easier than herding the sheep from earlier.
Get up. Go on now, Ollie. Come on.
I've done some herding in the past, when I used to ride horses.
Now run. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, go on.
I've got it! I've got it! Yes!
Yeah.
It's remarkably quick exposure on that camera.
You are a genius!
No, but I can ride a horse.
Well, in my world, that makes you a genius.
You're too kind. So how are the photos coming along?
Oh, amazing. Here, I have a print of the wolves before they tried to eat us. It's for you.
That's real fine.
Well, thank you.
Take care, Mr. Mason.
You too, sir. You too.
My horse is over here.
Now for a few final checks. Don't mind me. I may be at this for some time.
You know, horses seem like a fine subject for you. You maybe think about documenting animal life of the farmyard variety from now on?
Yes, you had me there. A wild horse is a different beast to his domesticated brother. Very good, very good.
Yeah.
Just, Mr.
Well, there's
Mason,
nothing out here that's likely to eat me. There isn't, is there?
there's always stuff out here that's likely to eat you. This is God's country. And God is a hungry bitch. And back into the Heartlands we go. Yeah, Mason, maybe you should just not, you know, keep trying to photograph animals that want to kill you. Just as a suggestion. Like, I honestly expected him to get kicked in the face by a horse. Alright, so let's head round to, I believe, Rhodes now. So if we loop our way around the Heartlands, we can get to the Professor. We got another happy camper over there. Seems so. There's a pair of them, so they're not likely to attack me, which will be a nice change.
You don't need to be here. Go away.
Okay, never mind. They don't like me. But where would the fun in that be? Yeah, I guess, you know, people are attracted to danger. Oh, hi, buddy.
You're gonna get on visitors, huh?
We're going, we're going. People of the Heartlands are very protective.
Oh, I really need your help, friend. Again. I know. Listen, I know what this looks like, but...
Oh, hey, we encountered you
gotta help
before.
me out again. Man, come on, please. Again? Come on now. Just shoot the damn chains already. Come on. Yes. Relax. Oh, yes. Praise the Lord. Thank you.
Stop getting
Must
captured.
be my guardian angel. Hope I'll get a chance to repay you someday. I won't hold my breath. I'd keep out of sight a while. Seems like you're a prime target. You said it.
There was a conversation which I don't think we've had, but I've seen it on TikTok between Lenny, Hosea, and Arthur. And again, it really speaks to Arthur's sensibilities about his life, where they're talking about when they die, what they want to be buried, how they want to be buried. And Lenny and Hosea were just like with friends and family. And Arthur is like, I don't really care. You know, I'll be dead. And Hosea kind of calls him out on that. He's like, come on, what do you want? And Arthur's like, just bury me facing west so I can watch the sun. Is it the sunset? Sunsets in the west, doesn't it? I think it sets in the west. Or does it rise in the west and set in the east? I cannot honestly remember. Sets in the west, yeah. He just wants to see the sunset in the west, which, you know, is very clearly a symbolic point of Arthur's desire to flee to the west and live in this free, rancher, lawless world that he's kind of invented for himself. Even in death, he wants to be going west. He wants his freedom. Because the east step for Arthur, you know, represents civilization and America as an institution, whereas the west represents freedom and individuality and liberty. Alright, let's go see the professor. Now we're not best liked in Rhodes, so let's try and keep our heads down.
Peter.
Especially after we killed all the Greys and Braithwaites.
Evening.
Evening.
Hey, partner.
Good evening, sir.
Now, sir, I believe you will know the low...
I've got that, information you asked for.
Ask about moonshine.
I need something more specific this time. A wagon full of moonshine.
Well, you might just be in luck.
I knew I picked the right fella to speak to.
Bridge in Blue Water Marsh, north of Saint Denis. Look for a wagon coming south. Should be carrying a load of moonshine bottles in the back. Drive careful with it. Thank you, partner. Alright, we're gonna just head over there, I guess.
Giddy up.
Oh, there's another stranger mission here. Okay, so we need to head up there, but there's also a stranger mission down here. See, this is how it happens. We're like, we'll do these 1 or 2 missions, and then we keep running into more and more open world stuff.
Yeah, fat lot of good. That did us. Well, we ain't dead yet. You're leaving me, huh? Sure. Yeah, well, leave this then. You're a damn scallywag. That's all there is to it.
Scallywag, is that right? Because I'm working for my family.
What's going on over here? I think we stumbled into 2 different things at the same time.
Howdy.
Ain't you an amusing fool?
Hello.
It's all I've only ever tried to be an amusing fool. If I'm going to be a fool, at least I'll be amusing. Alright, what's going on over here? These 2 men having a scuffle.
What you fools up to?
It's Mr. Black's fault. His fault, the darky white. Well, I don't know why they call him that. Look at him.
Don't you start now.
I'll knock the color clean off you. Come on.
And I'll tell you, you lily-livered... Enough! Huh. You 2 fools look like you've just run off a chain gang.
Yeah, what of it?
What are you doing?
Starving,
They got bounty posters for us all over town.
and we can't go into town to get supplies.
Say, mister, maybe you can do us fools a favor. We ain't bad guys at all. He's okay, even for a darky.
Shut it, you pasty-faced streak of piss!
Yeah, I had up to here with you.
Enough! Do you goddamn favor what you want.
Maybe you can go into town and take down them wanted posters of us.
Okay.
Maybe meet us back at the campfire in the woods and tell us how you did.
Maybe bring us a little bite to eat.
Don't push your luck.
Nice fella.
Yeah, you love nice fellas.
Don't you start up again. Just shut up.
You shut up!
Okay.
Hey, friend, remember me? Yeah.
Hey!
This here's the feller. The one that found me.
The medicine man, huh? Helps with the mystery box?
I swear that bitch's screams caught on the wind.
I will
Slept
owe
like a
you
baby
my
that
whole
night.
life. No lie. But, let me buy you something from the store.
Well,
Whatever you want, it's on me.
Okay. Appreciate it.
yeah.
Having conquered evil the way I have, it's the least a humble man can do.
The shop literally closed as we walked into it.
Hey, I need to get to that poster behind you. Would you move a little?
I will not. Deputy put up plenty. Go get one of those.
Hey, move. I need that poster.
Oh, I'll move all right. How's this for moving? This... This what you wanted?
Gonna be... Someone!
Bounty.
He attacked me first. Just saying. 1 out of 5 chain gang posters found.
Ain't as bad as you made out there.
Bad, they worse than worse.
You always was one for gossip. Jethro Minglethorpe. Gossip, gossip, gossip.
Jethro Minglethorpe. Another great name.
Every fool knows the charges were trumped up.
But the darky killed a white man.
Jimmy Holdacre had a weak heart. He died of a heart attack.
Nonsense.
And Samson Black was set up. Everyone knows Judge Amory took a bribe.
Oh, these are about the guys who are actually
Do
helping.
ya?
Sure.
And you call me a gossip? Anyway. How's your mom?
Right, where else would one be? Oh, there's one over there apparently. Imagine there'll be one at the local tavern and maybe at the church.
Mr. Black, Mr. White.
Mister,
Interesting.
I need that poster. There's been a recall.
I weren't born yesterday. This one's mine, so you can go and get your own. I told you, fella. This poster's mine. Don't make me tell you again. You taking liberties, boy?
Just give me the goddamn poster.
You dirty bastard! Get this off of me! So help me God, you give
All
that
right.
back! Damn you for that!
Now to run. Fly, you fools. I think he's chasing me. Yeah, the bounty hunter's chasing me.
It's just talk.
Well, this is going badly. I'll take that.
Easy now.
Nightingale, please come back. Oh wow, that's a lot of cops. Well, that solved that problem. Nightingale, come on, we gotta go. We gotta go, girl. So then what we'll do is we'll just hang around here and then pay off our bounty. Like, upstanding citizens. America! No problem can be, that can't be solved by spending money. Murdered 5 people in the street? Doesn't matter, I have $160.
With you in a moment. Back so soon? Ah, hello. Sorry, I don't have anything for you right now, but I'm working on it. How do you do, sir? Run up a tab now, have we?
Also found this
Really?
while I was here. When they say land of the free, they weren't wrong. Okay, I'm done with the slight jokes about America. Chain gang. For now. Howdy, sirs.
Hey, friend.
Hello.
How was in town?
Pretty hot. That's quite a price on you boys.
It is so unfair. I didn't do nothing.
Well, they said you was wanted for murder.
It wasn't murder. It was self-defense.
And you killed a farmer?
Well, firstly, I would have, but he died before I could. And secondly, well, he had it coming. I don't like to say.
Well, ain't no business of mine. Here's the
Yeah, we did far worse.
Thanks, partner.
Maybe get yourself some new clothes.
That's that.
Free at last.
Free from you, at least.
Well, not quite.
No?
We should wait a while first, see if anyone's on our trail.
You're right. Too risky to split up now.
They like each other. They like each other. Alright, now to go see the steal the moonshine for the professor. Which sends us back up to Saint Denis again. Let's get on the trail, and I'm going to set Arthur to... No, Arthur, get on the trail. You can do it, baby. Come on. And I'm going to set Arthur to ride off to Saint Denis, and I shall be right back. Game plays itself.
Excuse me. You gonna explain your damn self, huh?
Who the hell did you rock roll? Hey,
Joy, I'm very glad you appreciated my pun. And by appreciated, I mean hated. So! Oh, a bit of a flickery camera there. So as we're heading in to Saint Denis, it's very interesting to think about how Arthur and Nat are going to adjust to this alleged life that they're going to have. We've already spoken a wee bit about how Arthur's desired life, his idea that, you know, once we get away and get some money, everything will be fine. Isn't really a concrete goal, and as a result, they're not really working towards anything. They're just under the idea that they're working towards something. Because when you're setting goals for yourself, you need to have, like, concrete amount. Like, a concrete destination in your mind. Dutch's plan is make a lot of money and go find our own place to live. which isn't exactly a great plan. You know? Because it lacks any form of actual substance to it. There's no monetary goal. There's no, we need to make $10,000. We need to make $5,000. There's just make a lot of money. And that can shift depending on the needs of the situation and depending on how much Dutch, as the arbiter of kind of choice in the group, thinks is a lot of money. You know, the gang could have thousands of dollars, but if Dutch, like we think, is really just addicted to this kind of lifestyle, then...
Where's this shot?
Oh, then he's going to constantly keep shifting those goals. We're going to hide under the bridge like the little troll we are. Of course, guys, if you're enjoying the stream and enjoy hearing more about my analysis of storytelling, be sure to give us a follow. Or follow me on social media with !social. There's also a SkyeBlacke Discord if you want to join it, which you can find with !Discord. Oh, I should put a mask on. I'm going to do a robbery. That's not a mask, that's a drink. Hate it when I do that. You know, when I go to put on my face mask and I accidentally just take a drink of, like, cough syrup. Common problem.
Oh, shit. You ain't...
I shot his head off. That was impressive.
Are you nuts?
Dismiss. The liquid cocaine you just happen to have in your pocket. Exactly.
That's shot, all right. Let's get you on.
What's not to miss about this time, where a man can be free and you're just carrying around liquid cocaine? The Old West truly was a place of marvel. Stealing moonshine and off your tits. Oh. Coming through. I'd say the racism, but we haven't fixed that yet either. Yeah, that's a good point. That's a very good point. Do like having a shower. Shower is useful. I like being able to... Honestly, the luxury of a warm shower should never go understated. Despite the fact that, you know, in order to go for a shower, I have to take out a small loan on my house. Because of the rising cost of electricity.
So, I got your moonshine.
You're a wonderful man. Wonderful.
You got my money?
It's for a very good cause. My name is Professor Andrew Bell III. Perhaps you've heard of me.
Can't say that I have.
Oh, I'm an inventor. Maybe you've read about me.
I don't read much.
Oh, well, that's too bad. Oh, yes.
You got my money?
Oh, well, it is the most wonderful invention, friend. Oh, you, sir, have done a great deed.
All I've done is get some creep a lot of drink.
Creepers. Excellent. No nonsense. Now, you've
Creeper? Oh, man.
helped me develop the most humane machine imaginable. A way to induce calmness to our most troubled souls. A way to end the barbarity of a public hanging. Oh, so humane.
What are you talking about?
The electric chair.
What?
See, it's a chair full of electricity. It's quite fascinating. It calmly and peacefully dispatches the sinners to face judgment. Yes, judgment. Yeah.
Where is it?
Well, it's in my laboratory. The next thing I need is a demonstration.
Man faced through a horse.
Do you know the police chief?
As well as anyone.
Oh, wonderful!
Perhaps you can encourage
That's
him
just a
to
camera
let
full
me
of horse
demonstrate the chair. It will help bring this town into the next century. Yes, could you do that? Hmm?
What colour is Arthur's eyes? Because they looked green there. Also, Arthur accidentally invents the electric chair. That was not a plot twist I saw coming. This is like in Assassin's Creed, where they try to insinuate that Ezio invented modern coffee. There's a fun fact about Assassin's Creed. According to that game, Ezio the Auditore invented coffee by suggesting adding milk or cream and sugar to it.
What's the problem?
It's always weird when games do that. And obviously, you know, this game being set in a slightly alternate universe, I guess they can get away with Arthur invents the electric chair as like a legitimate plot point. Let the woman vote.
Hello, gentlemen.
Hello?
Thank God I'm not coming in with my $160 bounty. Hi, I want to talk to you, please.
I can't possibly help you if you don't tell me what you need.
I'm representing the inventor of a humane execution machine, an electric chair, and he wants to demonstrate his invention here.
Ah, I'm familiar with the man and his work. Tell you what, I'll give you a permit, but it's gonna cost you $100 in fees.
Hey, look, this will save you money in the long run.
Humane.
And it'll save the condemned a whole lot of pain.
That remains to be seen. But I'll give you a permit for 50.
Can we keep... Ah, okay, we'll pay the 50.
Okay, well, the price is fair. Here you go.
We'll just pretend they switched over money.
Here is your permit. Pending the usual formalities, of course, such as...
Okay, he has blue
finding
eyes.
a suitable candidate for humane dispatchment.
I'll tell that to the professor.
Good luck.
Historically, the first demonstration of an electric chair was really bad. Like, gross to an extent that are not fun to read about. I have a feeling that it's probably going to be the same here. Yeah, historically, being electrocuted isn't very humane. Like, more humane than hanging, yes. Maybe. It's negotiable.
Out of the damn way.
So when do you think Taika Waititi's going to announce his gay cowboy show? Because he's done gay vampires, he's done gay pirates, and now it's like the only thing he has to complete the trifecta, right, of gay cowboy. Also known as cowboy. Is there any such thing as straight vampires and straight pirates and straight cowboys?
Hello, Professor
Andrew Bell the Third.
That's it. So, the chief says you can test out your machine pending the usual formalities.
And what are they?
Finding a suitable subject.
Ah, funny you should mention. This fella here, he seems sturdy enough and he's guilty as sin.
Wilson J. McDaniels, wanted for murder, bigamy, and immoral animal husbandry. What's that?
The mind shudders. Here, find him for me and help me put him out of his misery.
All right. I don't think straight people exist. I think they're made up by... Yeah, straight people are a conspiracy by greeting cards companies to sell more greeting cards. I actually recently watched the What We Do in the Shadows original movie, like not the one that was a popular film, the original like short film that was made 10 years ago, by Taika and I can't remember the other guy's name. Begins with J. And it is amazing how just similar it is. And it's also an amazing proof of dedication to your craft, where they made this film like 3 or 4 times until eventually it got, you know, the production value that it needed and seen by the right kinds of people. And now it's a 4-season series with like 2 spin-offs. So keep making your art, because eventually it will be seen by the right people. Pretty sure I just...
I'd keep moving if I was you.
Sorry, stranger.
Hey, all right. Not looking for trouble here.
You? Get the hell out of here.
Calm down. Maybe you can help us. It ain't like this is going well.
Oh. You guys need something?
Shit. Nothing to lose, I suppose.
Oh, you're moonshiners.
The truth is, mister, our last batch of shine didn't turn out so good.
Yeah, I'm not interested.
You think you can help us with locating some ingredients? We could reward you for your troubles.
No, I'm good.
Nah, this ingredient hunting ain't for me.
I'd have shot them low. Draven Crowstar. Nice name. Oh, you can't just shoot everyone you meet. Some people have money. That's the cowboy way. Yeah, love the name Draven Crowstar. So you rob them after you shoot them? Well, yeah, but... Yeah, could do that. You mean this movie, The Crow? Yeah, I had a feeling that would get you. Get a follow. The Crow's my favorite movie. Thank you for the follow, Draven. God, I'm still... I need to write that essay on on The Crow and the Gothic genre as a whole. That was a planned video essay I never got around to making back in the old video essay days. I watch it at least once a year on Devil's Night. What's chat? Everyone in chat, what's your favorite film? As a filmmaker myself, and as a movie studies and making graduate, what do you think of the sequels? There are no sequels. There are no sequels. There is one movie, and it was really good, and they never made any more. Josie and the Pussycats. I always need more movies to watch. And TV series. What's everyone watching at the moment? I'm currently working my way through Young Justice on HBO. Well, we say through HBO. And, of course, watching Better Call Saul as it comes to its conclusion. You're in that mindset of the series. Yeah. No, it's mostly... I just like Brandon Lee's movie, honestly. I feel like the others weren't entirely necessary. I'm cautiously optimistic about this Crow reboot that they're making with Bill Skarsgård. It's very sarcastic and tongue-in-cheek and anti-capitalist. Much better movie than people think, but definitely poppy and very early 2000s. I mean, we love a bit of early 2000s. Working through Star Trek The Next Generation, IT Crowd, and all sorts. Oh, I wish I could watch IT Crowd again. Alright. You wanted your shooting? You got it. Okay, I think you're McDaniels. Oh, yeah, him I'll capture. I just have everyone else to shoot. Alright, let's get after him. You're a very normal person and have been watching the entire O.J. Simpson's trial. I mean, it's better than watching the other modern day trial. I hate the Johnny Depp and Amber Heard trial thing. Like, I'm not going to talk about it in a huge amount, but I think it's absolutely disgusting that we're seeing, like, fandom-style edits to, like, the Wii Sports music. That's despicable to me.
Out of your hands now, mister.
A public trial should not be, like, meme fodder. See, that's a fair point. I've started, oh, it was a Netflix series. I can't remember what it was. Yeah, I've seen some absolute ice cold takes coming out. Yeah, exactly.
All I did was raise my livestock, married them that needed marrying, and killed any that tried to stop it. I ain't wrong. It's you that's wrong. We was trying to live free. And you came along and laid waste. Take me in, just take me to the jailhouse.
I mean, I can get behind his ideal of freedom. What I can't get behind is his idea of animal husbandry.
What in the hell are you talking about? You're a lucky man, mister. You get to be part of a great experiment. Shut up! Huh? You ain't gonna die needlessly is what I mean. Nope. Your death's gonna be an important step in the advancement of human knowledge.
I mean, I don't think finding more efficient ways to kill people is an advancement of human knowledge. Just saying.
Maybe harebrained, but I got no reason to doubt the quality of his work. What's this damn professor got to do with anything? Well, he wants to try this new electricity chair on you to kill you. Humane. No. Yeah. Well, he's gonna strap you into this contraption and run a large electric current through your system.
We need to get old Nightingale some health back.
Don't quite know what. I guess that's why he's a professor and I'm the bounty catcher. But as I said, I can pass on his assurances.
Need to get some more stock for or food for Nightingale.
Well, like switching off a light. They wouldn't let you do this to me. They wouldn't. Oh, they would. And we got a permit and everything. You was in animal husbandry, am I right? Well, you ever seen lightning strike livestock, Mr. McDaniels? Now, I ain't ever seen the actual impact, but I came across the pasture sometime after. The storm had just cleared and there was smoke in the air, smell of burning hair. No, there must have been a dozen head of cattle.
I feel like Arthur's taking a bit too much pleasure out of this.
It's half like they was burned, half like the skin was ripped
All right, Arthur.
If I hadn't seen the storm, I would have thought some devil caused that mischief. But no, sir. It was light. Electricity does something.
Oh shit. Okay, where were we? That was remarkably easy. So. Oh, hello. Sir. Thank you.
They gone? I'm sorry about that, McDaniels. You all right?
Yep. I'd be reacting like that too, honestly.
Well, you'll be happy to know we ain't got far to go. Hold on tight now.
Come on, Nightingale. You're normally faster than this. Sounds more fine than he's gonna be. Exactly, yeah. Well, at least the professor's always based in the same place, so I don't have to ride around Saint Denis looking for him.
Professor will be real pleased to meet you. No!
Howdy, Professor.
I got him. Come on. Don't be shy now. Let's go.
Thanks, Draven. Have a good night, and I wish you all the best. Thank you again for the follow.
Put him down just there.
Now, where's my money?
Money?
Yeah, for all the running around I've been doing.
Oh, well, once they buy my humane electric ending facilitator, there'll be money enough for you, sir.
Well, let's hope.
All right, let's get our poor unfortunate ready for the demonstration. Oh, do come and watch. It'll be amazing. Come along.
The mercies of knowledge. Ow! Bonk! Sorry, sir.
Howdy.
At least we don't have to exchange insurance information. That's what you do when you crash a car, right? I don't know, I can't drive. I walk everywhere.
What is your trouble?
Nightingale. Come on, girl.
Okay then, girl.
Excuse me.
Leave me alone.
Coming through. Right, let's get this all sorted out. I'm intrigued by the name choice for the guy. We know the name of the first electric chair death. I wonder why, if they didn't make it match on purpose or if it's something gonna go wonky. Well, you have to remember that Red Dead isn't set within our universe. It's set within a parody of America. Which is why, you know, we're in Saint Denis and not Louisiana. Or Lemoyne and not Louisiana. You know, Texas is called like New Austin. Manage owned horse. Nightingale. Services. Horse care package. Let's also get you some food. I'm just gonna buy one of everything. Well, 3 of everything. It's not like we ain't got the resources. Attack and services. We got any? Ooh, that's a nice looking saddle.
Excellent choice, sir.
Saddlebag.
You
Already
can't
got one.
have too much with you out in the wilderness. I think you should do it. Goes well with a saddle. You must be a connoisseur.
Well, ooh, a blanket. Save me a slice. And a bedroll. Okay. Appearance.
I really think your horse will appreciate it.
There we go.
It'll look great on your horse.
Careful, don't put your back
I'm
out
convinced horses love that.
Let's just give Nightingale a nice little treat before we go do this final heist. There we go. She's riding better than ever. Now to swallow candy like I'm an 8-year-old in some kind of shop. Alright, let's go and do this mission for Dutch. Let's finally continue the actual story, unless the professor has set up his electric chair, but I don't think he has. Oh, for God's sake. Sirs, I'm afraid I am currently a bit busy. Oh, wow. Well, I guess Arthur's face doesn't exist anymore. They erased it from the fucking world. I better get busy living or get busy dying. And apparently I was going to get busy dying. And now I have no health. What a wonderful place to be in. Alright, chat. While we ride back to camp, I'm going to run a little 1-minute ad. Feel free, if you're a subscriber, you shouldn't get it. If not, feel free to stick around and we will be back in just a moment. And we can just continue the ride now. Apparently the pun titles are attractive because people are inclined to come in here and boo me for them. So prepare to see a lot more puns. You know, we all have to experience some kind of punishment. Haha! Comedy. Classic comedy. I hate these little pathways here in Lemoy, in Shady Belle. They're a nightmare to try and get across. And oh no, Nightingale, stop being so afraid of the Nightingale. Come on, girl, get back here. Nightingale, Nightingale, don't run into the water, sweetie. Come on. Wait, is that not Nightingale? I think it's Nightingale. I don't know why it identified as Tennessee Walker. Did her name get reset? In fact, that's an entirely different horse. This isn't Nightingale. Back to Saint Denis. Wait, did Nightingale get killed? Where's my horse? Pretty sure I just had my my door alarm go off. Oh, do you know what? If we've lost Nightingale, that's going to be a real shame. We've had that horse since the first mission. Oh, yeah, first this mission. This is the first section, so I really hope the game hasn't just like bugged out and given us this random one. That is concerning. I mean, it's not the worst glitch I've ever encountered, but there are 2 games that exist that I have been unable to... I am one thing off of 100%ing them, but they have glitched in such a way that I would have to restart the whole game in order to do it. And that is Spider-Man Miles Morales and the first Dragon Age game. And it's a nightmare.
Space for you if you need stabling.
Okay, this isn't my horse.
I can always use more horses.
Did I lose Nightingale? Okay, we're gonna call you Nightingale 2. And I will SkyeBlacke in a second.
Too often.
Can't believe we lost Nightingale.
I really think your horse will appreciate it. I'm convinced horses love that.
Alright, we are out of water, so I'm gonna go fill up on some water, and then we can grab another SkyeBlacke. Be right back. Oh, actually, I can set myself to ride back to Dutch, can't I? Because again, Red Dead's great. The game plays itself.
Yeah, okay, boy. Yeah,
Nightingale 2 is a boy, apparently. Trans horse.
boy. You're alright, boy.
I'm gonna see if we can get out of Saint Denis first, just in case we get ambushed again. Because that's the last thing we want, is to get ambushed again.
Look out! Alright, boy.
Okay, let's go grab some water. Thank you for the Skydrake Tundra. I hope you guys were all nice to Nightingale, too, while I was away. Honestly, the game was getting pretty easy with all the money we had, so it's kind of good to be back down to a real money level. Now I just need to rebond with the horse. Hello, Javier.
Stay alert there, Javier.
Hello, Arthur.
Javier, you always seem to be on guard duty. Where's Abigail? Like, you heard him talking to Abigail there, but she just wasn't anywhere to be found.
I'm telling you, Dutch, this is the way to do this job. The distraction will buy you all the time you need.
I don't like it.
I'll be with you guys in a sec.
We've done the work. I've been in town, looking, watching, and waiting. I've tested it as well as I can. It's the right plan.
I know. I just... Well, between you and me, I'm nervous, I suppose.
Never nervous. That's been my job all these years.
Alright, we can store this Mauser pistol. We only want one revolver. And let's change up our clothing too. Let's get our classic Arthur gunslinger outfit back on. Although let's get rid of those spurs. I'm never a fan of spurs. And put on our nice deluxe relentless boots. There we go. Classic Arthur. Although, can we actually do can we have a shave while we're here? Is that still something that's possible in this camp? Butchers? No, seems not. That's a shame. I would have liked to shave Arthur before this heist. Alright, so for those of you who do not know, we're going to rob the bank in Saint Denis. This is apparently our last big score, and then the gang are going to flee to Tahiti. So we're finally going to get out of the game.
Look, the bank, Karen, Tilly, Abigail, I sent them all. They all say the same thing. There's no more than one armed guard. And the police? It's a city, there are police, but as far as we can tell, the patrols will all be going this way when Abigail and I cause the diversion. That's the opportunity.
What do you think, Arthur?
I don't see we have a lot of choice. We linger around here, we know we're dead.
But the plan?
We got a decent bunch. We know how to fight. The city cops don't seem so tough as long as we move fast. I reckon doing it in the day with a distraction. If that's what Jose is saying, it's as good a plan as any.
I think I agree.
We do it at night. There's the drama of just getting into the bank. Can't do that silently. They'll pick us off far easier.
I know. I'm just making sure.
Every plan is a good plan if we execute it properly. Every problem we had was because we did not execute properly. Even Blackwater, from my understanding.
You're right. Let's rob this bastard. Everyone, get ready. Look smart. Travel light. You got everything, Arthur?
Sure.
So, we rob ourselves a bank, and within 6 weeks we're living life anew in a tropical idyll, spending the last of our days as banana farmers. Let's get out of this godforsaken place and go rob ourselves a bank!
That's interesting. We've seen the evolution of Hosea as the story's gone on. How he went from this kind of timid, you know, warrior, like he's still a leader of the gang, but he very much left the leading of the gang up to Dutch. Dutch is the action man. He's the one who makes the plans. But now Hosea seems to be in a position where he's comfortable enough to call Dutch out on things. To be like, because in the last mission he said that, you know, Dutch's desire for revenge against Bronte will damn us all. Here he was like, every plan that we've ever had, the reason why we failed is because we haven't executed it properly. Which is kind of a condemnation of Dutch, because Dutch, as we have seen, has a habit of going off a bit half-cocked and not thinking his plans through, at least recently. So, having this kind of authority that he now has is quite a good character evolution for Hosea, where rather than trying to plead to Dutch's morality and Dutch's understanding, he's more just taking the reins for himself slightly, which is what he should have been doing from the get-go, honestly.
Let's go.
He even calls out Dutch for the failure of Blackwater.
Watch it. This is it, gentlemen. The last one.
Where have we heard that before?
What has happened to you, John? You lost all your heart.
I'm just trying to stay real about all this.
Real? Oh, how I detest that word. So devoid of imagination.
How soon are we shipping out?
Soon as we get a passage organized. Boat down to Argentina, and another around the Cape.
What about the money in Blackwater? We're just gonna leave that behind?
What are you doing? Forget that. It's gone. You all talk like it's the only goddamn money in the world. We're gonna take that and more. Take it from the people who take it from us.
Here we go, the justification.
$100 operation. This is a big city bank.
Right. With security, guards, police.
Hosea has done his reconnaissance. We've been over this. The plan. One last time. Hosea and Abigail draw out the police. We go in calm and fast. John and Lenny secure the front doors. Javier takes the side exit. Bill, Micah, and Charles control the crowd.
This is like a full gang operation.
Deal with the bank manager and vault. Got it?
Gentlemen, let us go ahead.
How long do you need?
Not long. 15 minutes or less. You'll know by the noise. Any problems? See you in camp.
Good luck, gentlemen.
Right on. Yeah. Everybody knows.
Yeah, this is like a full operation.
Stay calm. They won't.
Oh, there's definitely some camera flickering going on. I think the game is struggling with the amount of NPCs it's having to render at the moment.
Any minor trouble, head back to camp. We'll leave in a few days. You good, Bill?
Sure. Then right on with Charles. We don't want to be seen heading in like some posse of country outlaws.
This is it, cowboys! One more time!
One more time.
Let's ride! Yeah!
You see, Dutch's attempt to kind of oomph the crowd isn't really working, have you noticed? Like, everyone's just kind of like, yeah, one last woo, one last run. And that's kind of because I feel like they're getting exhausted. Because, again, as John has said, we have heard all this before.
Nice and easy through town now, boys.
There's something to be said about, you know, upon a pale horse. With Dutch's, with the, what's his name, is like the Baron or something? Dutch's horse.
There's Bill. Let's hitch up here.
I wonder if there is supposed to be a Four Horsemen of the Apocalypse theme with these four horses.
Gentlemen, robbing thieves, it ain't no crime at all. Folk like this, they stole what this country could have been. Stay cool, fellas. Act natural. Wait for Hosea to do his thing.
This had better work.
Looks like there's law for the other side.
Have a modicum of faith, John, will you please?
Let's get some guns.
Soon as we get out, load everything onto the wagon here.
I mean, could it be more obvious that we're planning a what the fuck?
I love that Hosea. He is a true artist.
I didn't think that's what they meant by distract the law. Also, it looks so obvious we're about to rob a bank.
Gentlemen, let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a hold-up. Don't
Oh shit. Did not mean to kill that lady.
Who do you think you are?
Is that a nun mask?
Okay, now then, Arthur, would you please have Senior Bank Manager here open up the vault?
Why aren't we using the code names? What an interesting mask being worn by... Who is that? I don't even know who that is next to us.
Open the vault, come on!
I mean, I guess that's the point. Is it Charles?
Let's make this quick, come on!
Need the combination for these safes.
Tell him the combination. Come on.
Got it.
Okay, now, what's the second number?
72.
All right, should be one more number.
Last number. Come on.
54.
Okay, I'm in.
Would you look at that? Well, well, well.
Ooh, that is some money. Wonder how this is gonna go wrong.
Come on, let's go.
Okay.
We're not gonna do these smaller safes?
Think we got a problem out here?
Come out! It's over!
Oh fuck, that's Milton.
Dutch! Get out here! Get out here now!
Shit.
Someone must have squealed.
Never should have gone after Bronte, Dutch.
Mr. Milton, let my friend go. Or folks, they are gonna get shot unnecessarily.
Your friend? Why would I do that?
Come on, Milton.
It's over. No more bargains. No more deals.
Mr. Milton, this is America. You can always cut a deal.
I've given you enough chances.
Come on!
Oh fuck!
No! Oh, God damn it!
There's your deal, Dutch.
Hosea.
Oh, you're fucking dead, Milton.
God damn it!
Just shout out to that woman just standing there. Well, I told you if something went wrong, so it's gonna. Or told you something was gonna go wrong. This is just a lot of death.
Where's Abigail? How the
Go to Dutch.
Arthur, come on! Where are they all coming? There's no way that we're getting out that door. Take this and blow a hole through that wall. Okay.
Pick up the dynamite. Oop. God damn. This is the worst shootout we've ever... This is the gang's lowest point so far. We have gone from such a high of the attack on the Braithwaite Manor to now such a low of all of this. And with Hosea being the real moral core of the gang, I'm very concerned about where we're going to go from here. God, there's so much gunfire. Thank God I brought my rifle. Sean, Kieran, now Hosea. This is really going to be bad for the group. God, there's so many of them. There's just so many. It's not going to be much of a group left if they keep up this trend. Exactly. I remember when we were hunting a vampire. That was so much easier.
Arthur! We lost John. Killed? Arrested. I couldn't help.
Well, we better go. We'll be next.
Oh, fuck.
I reckon me and Lenny try and find a way across the roof, so if you'll cover us.
Sure, go on.
Let's go, Lenny. Oh, shit. No, not Lenny. God damn it.
All of you, we gotta keep quiet and keep moving, or we're gonna be dead in the next few minutes. Follow me, one at a time. Arthur, you go next. Come on, follow me. Keep it down. There's law everywhere. Careful, there's more law down there.
We really are losing a lot of the moral core of the group. Like Sean, the comedy, Kieran, this kind of new heart, Lenny, this, you know, up and coming kid who wants to be best, and Hosea, the kind of rational compassion of the group. And now I'm starting to get worried about, you know, we're left with impulsive Bill, impulsive Micah, very loyal Javier, and impulsive Dutch. This is not a group of rational thinkers. You know, the group was as much Hosea's, or reliant on Hosea's influence as it was on Dutch's. With Arthur being the mediator between them.
Arthur, we can get in here.
I guess it's Charles and Sadie and John and Arthur.
I don't believe it.
They knew we were coming. Just like your ferry job in Blackwater. Ain't nothing like that.
Really? Because it seems a lot like that.
What now?
I don't know. I don't. This whole town is filled with cops.
Well, how long we gonna stay here? A few hours?
We go back to camp, they're gonna get every last one of us. I know they're gonna be watching the roads. I got it. A boat.
What you mean?
We stay here till nightfall. Then we sneak on down to the docks. We get ourselves out of here.
Yeah, where?
Any place will do. That's all I got. We leave. We lie low. We come back for the rest in a few weeks.
I'm guessing it's that. Or we die out there right now.
Exactly. Now, everybody, calm down. I mean, look at us.
It's probably a very long couple of hours.
Okay, follow me and keep your heads down. Head for the dock.
Wonder how much our bounty is.
I hear voices. Pinkertons. Everyone stay down.
The rats will have to come out of their holes eventually. We should have had them in Blackwater. That won't happen again. They'll be got men on every street.
Looks like they've stopped. We'll go through the train, Arthur. Come on. It's you. Follow when it's clear.
Okay. Let's get a knife because we are going to need to be a bit quieter.
Stay low.
God, this heist could not have gone more wrong if we tried. John captured, Hosea dead, Abigail missing. So who's left at camp? Grimshaw, Tilly, Mary, Sadie, Uncle, Peterson, Strauss, Trelawney, Swanson. All the fighters are gone but Sadie.
I don't see why we have to check the train. They just robbed Lemoyne National Bank. It's not like they're gonna take the first line out of town. What old Milton said? Milton said a lot.
This is really leaving the rest of the gang in quite a uncomfortable position where now like the law is looking for them and they have no one but really Grimshaw and Sadie to defend them. And don't get me wrong, I think those women could kick ass, but this is a much bigger problem than possibly two people can handle.
Shit! Stop, Arthur. Oh, damn it. We're never gonna get past these fellas. Arthur, head over to the water. See if you can draw them out. Draw them out? How? I don't know. Make a noise. Whistle or something.
Don't worry, I have a lot of experience sneaking around this area, considering the amount of times we've actually got in trouble with the law.
Is someone whistle out here?
Shit, another one.
That was close. Gotta keep it stealthy. Gotta keep it stealthy, chat. We haven't been spotted yet.
Everyone stay down and keep quiet.
Dutch, you're not staying down. Oh, bugger.
See there? Sure. What you think? I don't know.
They're watching for us.
Maybe. Maybe not.
Well, they ain't just waiting there for no reason.
Yeah. Let me think for a second.
I'll deal with them.
What? How?
I can't kill all of them silently, so when they chase me, you go the other way.
What are you talking about?
Charles, no.
You heard what I said?
Oh, I like it.
Real brave.
who is... Excuse me, buddy! Hey, stop! Stop, stop!
Yeah?
Charles.
One of the most beautiful acts I ever saw. Come on.
I wonder if that was loyal sacrifice or Charles being like, this boat thing's not going to work. I'm trying my own way. Because, honestly, I could get behind both at the moment. Dutch's plans have never been very good. I got to skedaddle, but good luck with this mess. I think once we get on this boat, once we complete this, we might call it a night, to be honest. A bit of a shorter stream, but obviously in relation to the scam thing I talked about at the top of the stream, you guys can probably all understand why.
Well, at least we got some gold.
Sure. This boat ain't going to Tahiti by any chance.
I don't know. John, Lenny, Hosea, that wasn't good.
I know. So what we gonna do now?
Now, I think there's a...
Introduce myself to the captain. Give him some of this gold to secure.
There's quite a lot of new people who are watching right now, who are looking. Like I said, guys, if you kind of like this kind of vibe, normally we do a bit more in-depth story analysis, but there hasn't really been a lot to analyze these past couple of chapters. Consider giving us a follow. We play Red Dead on Thursdays and Fridays, and we will be streaming Vampire the Masquerade Chronicle, Coteries of New York on Mondays. And once we complete Coteries of New York, we'll be streaming Shadows of New York, the sequel, which is a narrative-based, narrative adventure game. So if you guys want to stick around for that, give us a follow. I think there's a few vampire fans in the chat, so we like vampires here, is all I'm saying. If you like vampires, you should follow along.
Like a shifty, no good killer on the run from the law.
Ain't that the truth? Excuse me, sir.
Hey, who are you?
Forgive me, a stowaway. Can I see the captain, please? I come in peace.
Just a few, exactly. Just a few vampire lovers.
It's gonna take a little more gold, but I think we're gonna be okay. This captain, he is a fine fella, a New Englander from the Cape. The rest of the ship is Frenchmen. They're heading down to the islands, taking some Pennsylvania coal. Now, apparently, we're gonna be able to slip ashore in northern Cuba in a couple of days.
That's so.
Apparently.
What are we gonna do in Cuba, Dutch?
Hold up for a while, then hurry back, gather up the rest of our families. At least we got some money now. Money and loyalty. With that, you can do whatever you please.
So you reckon they'll follow us to Cuba?
Like Colonel Waxman on a jolly? I highly doubt it. I reckon we hold ourselves to ourselves and this is done and dusted.
That's...
Dutch is very happy for someone who's just lost his oldest friend.
Dope, so. I ain't no sailor, but, that cloud look like good news to you?
Anyone else hear the creepy music? That only ever happens when there's good things. Dutch is a dick. Yeah.
Wake up! I don't know, but we are getting off of this boat. You come on. Would you get a move on, you sleepy bastard?
Please, Lord, I'll be right behind you.
Oh, there's more coughing again. More sickness.
I'm okay. You?
Yeah.
This ain't moving.
Yeah, you go on ahead. Try and find another way.
Oh, God damn it!
And now the storm has hit. Jesus, the boat's on fire! Well, looks like we're abandoning ship. Drink up, babes. Arthur redeemed Skydrate. Genuine nightmare fuel. Yeah, if you don't like boats and you're afraid of drowning, sorry, but I think we're welcome to the new world. We have found ourselves on an island. Well, shit. I wonder how our shoes came off. Suddenly this game becomes Castaway. We go... It's just a little bit Castaway in the middle of your good, the bad, and the ugly. Except instead of a FedEx deliveryman, we're a cowboy outlaw. I knew we should have shaved before we did this mission. There's also something to be said about a storm arriving and hitting us right when we're at our lowest. Possible foreshadowing of how things are about to go. Or even just, you know, some very apt commentary on how things have been. But I'm gonna lean towards foreshadowing that there's a storm approaching that's even worse than what's happened. And now we're separated from the gang in the middle of nowhere, probably incredibly dehydrated. I'm glad I was here to see a reaction to that twist. I've been waiting for it. Hey Rob, how you doing, buddy? Welcome to the chat. Yeah, shit's fucked, man. Come on, Arthur. Toto, I don't think we're in Kansas anymore. Find a coconut to drink. Yes. Chapter 5. Guarma. Great. Well, we did say we were gonna get on a go somewhere tropical and get out of the swamp. Search the coast for any survivors. Hey, the smoke. Oh god, look at our cores. Everything's drained. Dutch? Hey, lovely scientist, how you doing?
Good. Boys. You're alive. Arthur? You're alive.
Arthur,
okay? It is a miracle. It is a goddamn miracle. Here, have something to drink. Have a drink. Somebody give him a goddamn drink. Oh, son. Son, take it easy. Oh, we got you. We got you.
Mike has got a wee bit of a tummy on him. He was watching Ellen from Now On Speedrun GeoGuess. How do you speedrun GeoGuessr? What the hell happened to Dutch? So, We tried to rob a bank. Hosea and Lenny have been killed. John's been captured. We escaped onto a boat, and now we've ended up stranded on a tropical island somewhere. So things kind of fucked.
Where the hell are we? We are on the island of Guam. Javier asked a local. It's a old sugar plantation island. Second island east of Cuba.
Is it anywhere near Australia or Tahiti?
It's on the way, I guess.
So,
Oh, great.
what next?
I don't know.
Apparently we get shot is what happens
Well,
next.
Next, I guess we're gonna get shot.
Encadenen a estos hombres.
Gentlemen, this is quite a welcome.
Who are you?
Senor, por favor, we are no one.
What's your name?
Aiden O'Malley.
Is that so?
Aiden O'Malley.
Mr. O'Malley?
Surviving. We were lost at sea. In the storm.
Is that so?
No, I'm in the habit of looking like this. Is all of this really necessary?
We got enough troubles around here right now, Mr. O'Malley, without taking a chance on a bunch of vagabonds. Behave yourselves and no harm will befall you.
Love the word vagabond. Great.
Let's go. We got another group rounded up down the way.
Well, we helped the chain gang, and now we're in a chain gang.
I don't get your drift, Mr.
Levi Simon, senior overseer for Alberto Fusar. We run the third most productive sugar plantation in the northern Caribbean. Of course, where there's money to be made, there's trouble.
What sort of
Oh god, look at ow, ow. The controller's even vibrating as I stand over all these shells. These would be cutting the hell out of his feet.
And other thieves and pirates looking to disrupt our ways of working.
How very upsetting for you.
Not half as upsetting as it'll be for them. Mr. Fusar has a lot of very powerful friends.
I will bet that he does.
Bunch of Haitian pirates won't frighten him. Be strung up in the streets soon enough.
And do we seem like Haitian pirates to you, Mr. Simon?
You seem like someone or other.
We was headed to Tahiti.
You was going the scenic route. Just as soon as I know exactly who you are, you'll be free.
Thank you.
Meantime, you'll not starve.
Well, at least we won't starve.
Llévese a estos hombres a la cárcel, junto con el grupo de cucarachas de ese campesino. Cualquier tontería que hagan, dispárales a todos. Welcome to Guam, gentlemen. Now, if you'll excuse me. Yeah.
At least Javier will be able to translate for
But
us.
now, Aiden, I don't know. What do you think?
I think we've got to get out of here.
Yeah, but they can't find out who we are.
Well,
Agreed.
For now, we're stuck then.
What an impractical way to move people. I'm just saying.
What it's worth, I think I would have preferred Tahiti.
You and me both.
I mean, at least it looks nice. At least the island looks nice.
Who are these people?
Who knows?
Well, they got them chained and lashed, but they don't look too dangerous. Excuse me, sir. Who are our new friends here?
Criminales.
What crime did they commit?
Insurrección.
Insurrection? That's quite a word.
Cállate, señor Fuentes. Muévanse.
Yikes.
Todos.
Oh great, now we're all chained together. This'll make us move even quicker. Yeah, at least the island's pretty. Don't really have much else going on. How the mighty have fallen. I wonder if this is what John's doing away in jail. Like I said, the gang was kind of at their most powerful earlier, and now we've really gone straight downhill. Okay. Yeah, this is the find out part, I guess. This is what happens when we fuck around.
Everyone okay? Yeah. Damn. Reinforcements.
We need to get out of here.
Now we're in trouble.
Come on, Fevit, everyone, follow me.
Thank you, sir.
Come.
Ah, shit, they got Javier.
Get out of here! Get out of here! There's a lot of them.
What do you think?
We gotta move, Dutch.
Don't lose face, son. We'll find you.
Cooey, go.
Shit. Javier's gonna have the worst. Like, Javier is probably the worst member of the gang to get captured because he doesn't have the advantage of being Caucasian.
Quickly, I have some guns stashed here. Come.
I love how they don't even ask who these new people are. It's just like, okay, you guys are no friends of the military or these forces, so we're with you. Ah. Dutch, you're okay. Okie dokie, okie dokie. The game's never really clarified if Deadeye is just a thing some people can do in the world, or if it represents like an actual, just like how quick a shot Arthur is.
Come on, follow me. Quick.
The game's never really clarified that fact.
What you doing here?
I have no idea. Running from somebody or something, I guess.
How went we all? Hercule Fontaine.
Dutch Vanderland. These drowned rats are Micah, Bill, and Arthur.
Okay. Well, Fusa will be desperate to find you. We must be very careful.
So, who is this Fusar?
A tyrant, driven by nothing but power and greed. Our only purpose is to work ourselves to death to make him rich.
Leon wants the people to stand up to Fusa, but most are too afraid.
And you?
I am not from here. I bring things in and off the islands behind Colonel Fusa's back.
Smuggler.
Let's rest a moment. Down there is Aqua Dolce, Fusa's compound. The sugarcane these poor men kill themselves farming gets processed in that factory there.
They're little more than slaves shipped in from other islands. A group escaped yesterday into the jungle, hoping to find a way back to their homes.
Now Fusa's men are out hunting them down. That old fort? Cinco Torres. My men and I use that as a hideout when we are here. Come on. I know somewhere you men can rest.
Can we trust you?
I don't see you have any choice. I am the only one who can arrange a boat for you. But I need something in return. Help Leon with that group of escape workers, and then come meet me at the fort.
If you help us get back our friend and get out of here, we will do everything we can.
Thank you.
Gracias.
It's very...
Wendy's still alive.
There's something quite interesting to say that wherever the gang ends up, there's always the same people. There's a group of people fighting to be free from capitalism and control and the limited freedoms that society can bring to you. And there is rich capitalists ruling everything. Wherever the gang goes, it's the same people. Leviticus Cornwall, Angelo Bronte, Catherine Braithwaite, and now... here.
They will have him at Fusa's compound. There is a cave hidden below the cliffs. It will lead you right there.
Thank you.
The workers are somewhere in the jungle. Hopefully we can get to them before Fusa does.
Of course.
Gentlemen.
Well,
goodbye.
If this is a tropical paradise, so far it ain't up to much.
I'll go scope the entrance to that cave. Arthur?
I need to get some rest.
Well, you're right. We all need to relax. What a mess. I am so sorry, boys.
Get some sleep, Dutch.
Micah, guard this spot. Bill, do some more scouting. Carefully.
Got that deer symbolism, that desire to be free, the free and to some extent, you know, the purity of it. Welcome to the new world. So I guess this is our new camp. What a shithole. Well, I guess we live here now. Okay, so we have a mission for Dutch and a mission for this mysterious person. Let's see what Micah has to say.
Still can't believe it. Hosea, Lenny.
Hosea was dying anyway, and Lenny. Well...
Come on,
what
Micah.
They say about pride before a fall.
That's all you gotta say?
Well, don't give up on everything just yet.
Whatever, Morgan.
It's interesting, we don't have the antagonize option. It's like they know, you know, we can only stay together, like we only have each other, so there's no point in causing conflict. And then Mike is just a dickhead. Plain and simple. I saw a fan vid of an AU where you leave Micah to rot in jail, and now it's my new headcanon. Ah, yes. The never advancing beyond Strawberry mission. How I wish we'd done that. Not a fan of that, Micah Bell. Definitely some indication that he's going to become a problem in the future. I mean, just the fact that he wears white compared to how everyone else wears black is a pretty obvious indication that he's not on our side. Whoa! That actually scared the shit out of me.
Killing the rest of you bastards.
Fuck me. Someone clip that. Oh. I visibly jumped there. I'm not sure if the camera picked it up. Yeah, just the fact that Micah wears white indicates that he's going to come into conflict with the gang at a later date, I think. Because, you know, in traditional cowboy media, white hats are typically the good guys, but since we are a group of outlaws, that's less likely. Ooh, there's some camera flicker fierce right now. Alright, so we're gonna fight these guys off, and then probably switch to the end screen. Well, I'm gonna have to recalibrate my settings for Garma. Alright, let's head back to camp and we'll just grab a rest. The camera flicker comes from the FPS dropping. I'm not quite sure what does it. If anyone has any suggestions or ideas about why that happens, throw it in the chat. Or you can message me on socials with !social or join the SkyeBlacke Discord. Links are currently turned off, I'm afraid. Well, let's switch to the end of stream cam, shall we? So, I just wanted to say thank you everyone for watching. Things are certainly not going great. So message you in Discord. Thanks, Joy. Thanks for watching, everyone. Like I said, if you like what I do, you can follow me on social media. You can join the official SkyeBlacke Discord with a bunch of cool folks, some of which have been in this chat today and some of which haven't. And if you want to support me, consider giving me a follow. Like I said, there's quite a lot of new folks watching. If you're into story analysis, books, reading, filmmaking, video games, vampires, give us a follow because that's something that happens across this channel on a frequent day-to-day basis. And by day-to-day, I mean Mondays, Thursdays, and Fridays when I stream. Stream at 9:30 British Standard Time, so until roughly about midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning. And if you want to support me in a more direct way, consider subscribing or heading over to the Ko-fi and giving a tip. Is that the command? It should be the command. Yes. Tips for Ko-fi can be a one-off thing, or they can be a monthly reoccurring subscription. Monthly reoccurring ones do get exclusive behind-the-scene content, director's commentaries on video essays, early access, and a decision on what videos I make next. I'm currently doing a story analysis for Road 96, and that should be coming out within the next couple of months. But more than anything, just thank you for watching. I love having people in here, I love having people in the chat, and I love hearing you guys' perspective. So, from the bottom of my heart, truly, thank you. We're going to raid Earthly Sage now. They are playing Control. So, everyone go over and say hi. If you can, drop some raid emotes. And, yeah. They're a great wee streamer. And, yeah, I'll have fun with them. Bye, everyone.